Alright, hello, welcome. And this is Business Pointers on Conga TV. So today we're talking about 5 ways African startups can access grants and funds. Alright, let's go for a short break. I'll be right back with external details. Alright, welcome back, and you are still watching Business Pointers on Conga TV. So first on the list, we have the government initiatives and programs. So these are the 5 ways that your businesses can access grants and funds. So many African governments have recognized the importance of nurturing startups as a means to boost economic growth and innovation. As such, they often provide various grants and funding opportunities specifically just designed for startups. So for instance, the Nigerian government has initiatives like the banks, Bank of Industry, as the BOI, and also they offer financial assistance to startups. Similarly, Kenya, of course, Kenya's government through entities like the Kenya Industrial Estates provide funding and support to small and medium enterprises. So startups should closely monitor these government programs, and as they often come with not only financial assistance but also with valuable support service, because every business needs this, like mentorship, business development trainings, and networking opportunities, and keeping an eye on the government websites as well. And, press releases, staying up to date, and public announcements is key also to staying informed about such opportunities. So, secondly, let's talk about the international aid and development programs. So various international organizations and foreign governments offer grants and funds targeted at African startups, basically. So especially those working in critical sectors like the agriculture, the healthcare, the education, and technology as well, just like me. Okay, so for example, the USAID, through its development, innovations, and venture programs, this offers funding to innovative startups. Similarly, entities like the World Bank and the African Development Bank regularly launch funding programs aimed at African entrepreneurs. So these grants are often very competitive and require a thorough application process. Therefore, startups should focus on aligning their objectives with the goals of these programs to demonstrate how businesses can contribute to broader development goals. So thirdly, let's see the competitions and the challenges. So there are numerous entrepreneurship competitions and challenges that are held annually across Africa, offering not only funding but also exposure and networking opportunities. These include the Africa Nurture and the Prize Initiative by the Jack Ma Foundation, the Sea Stars, and the World Competition as well. And the Anisia Prize for young entrepreneurs. Participating in these competitions requires a startup to have first of all, a solid business plan, a clear pitch, and a demonstrable impact. So the success in these arenas not only provides financial rewards but also puts startups on the radar of potential investors and partners. Let's take a short break. I'll be right back with more tips. Alright, welcome back. You're still watching Business Pointers on Conga.com. So the fourth one is the angel investors and venture capitalists. So this is quite interesting because the African startup ecosystem is increasingly attracting attention from angel investors and venture capitalists who are looking to tap into emerging markets and platforms like the African Business Angel Network, that's the ABAN, and the Lagos Angel Network, that is the LAN, to connect startups with potential investors. To attract these types of investors, startups need to have a scalable business model and a clear growth strategy, and even a strong team as well, because you need that for your business to succeed. Now, networking events are very, very crucial, and startup meetings as well, and business incubators that are great places to meet potential investors. So a compelling pitch has a well thought out business plan. These are crucial to securing these type of fundings. So another one is the crowdfunding. These crowdfunding platforms have become a popular way for startups to raise funds by reaching out to the large number of people. typically via the internet. Platforms like Kickstarter and the Indiegogo are well known globally, but there are also African-focused platforms such as the Thought Fund and the Mchanga. So these method requires an engaging story and effective marketing strategy to appeal to a broad audience. So the key to successful crowdfunding is not just the idea, but how you present it to potential backers. It's about building a community around your startup and convincing them to support your vision. So in conclusion, accessing grants and funds in Africa requires a multi-phased approach. So startups must stay informed about government programs, align with international and objective aids. Many thanks for joining me. These are the tips I have for you today on Conga TV Business Pointers.